as we are once again alive upon the internet. Let's make sure that we are in all ways with bitrates and titles and stuff like that. Everything seems to be working. Nice. Let's see how busy the category is. So I also check my audio. That all looks fine as well. Okay, it's kind of back to normal, I see, after the crazinesses of the drops and such. Yeah, let's grab someone here. Let's actually grab this character. I think I still haven't grabbed my SAC requisition on this character. We should maybe solve that. And yeah, as the title says, we'll just be doing some PvE and some
safe area entered.
And some guide writing. Actually, let me make sure this goes to here. And especially later on, we'll continue a little bit on that guide. As I kind of said, like a Wednesday, that maybe I was going to go and record the segments for the Eclipse Masterclass. We'll move that to like next week, the Masterclass. Mostly because, yeah, I kind of injured myself yesterday and I didn't get much good sleep. So, neither too much, and thank you so much as well for for already, well, going for 20 months already. That is, we're going towards the 2 years. That is impressive. Yeah, thanks for being around all that time and helping out and making it so that I can make silly decisions. They didn't add apparel, did they, on Thursday or something? As they sometimes do. No. Still that silly suit. But yeah, thanks once more. And yeah, happy to have you along. And happy Friday indeed. Kind of looking forward to the weekend here as well. Actually, I'm gonna have a pretty relaxed weekend. Oh no, it's just I've had a leg injury for like years, and sometimes it just plays up. And of course, it was just me being a dumbass and lifting something pretty heavy that I shouldn't lift by myself. I'm way too old for that. But of course I did. Just, just let's get it done kind of mentality. And that's, of course, exactly when you kind of... But it's nothing too bad. It's just, yeah, I kind of have my... on my left leg, the... What's it actually called in English? Below the knee on the back. Like in Dutch is calf, maar what is that called in? I'm actually curious. Although actually, this is also gonna give me a baby cow because that's the same. Or is it just cow? It might just be just cow. I just never pronounced that body part. Yeah, it looks to be indeed. At least I found the anatomy one.
An invite to another agent's group.
Yeah, it's okay. Wanting some help, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's first things first, let's get this. Oh, actually I did get it already. And then what did the sense become? Oh, gluttony. So even worse. So it'll be gluttony today, tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Okay. Guess I'm holding out till, because that would be Sunday, right? Yeah. Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, something. Okay. We'll hold that to that because I still need to do my weekly on my on the character I do the weeklies with. But although nowadays it doesn't matter, the comms are shared. So yeah, let's then actually go play around a little first. Has this character done their weekly? No, they haven't. So we're gonna do parts of a weekly as well here. District there. Oh, district is kind of double as well. What's it? Oh, Oh. Maybe later on we see about maybe getting a team together. Because yeah, skill mods and gear mods. Two things that, yeah, on legendaries, when they're on the strongholds, can be useful. Especially the skill mods for trying to get some of the smart cover thingies. ARs anywhere? Oh, DC. Briefly check what New York also is. Brooklyn. Still annoying that, yeah, the Brooklyn and these two don't show up, but then that's fine. Maybe we do that then instead on this character to start off with. I'll just do a DUA, and then we swap. And then maybe do that. Yeah, so let's go after some hyena activities and named hyenas. You can also likely eat up some of the dailies and stuff that we generate later. This one's gonna go in there as well. Because this character actually doesn't have a, like, this is that character that doesn't have any of the side missions done, so this is gonna go actually in Judiciary over there. Which is kind of a weird effect we're creating there. And hey there, Ans, and hey Nandor. When they made the change to have comms be accounts based? Recently. So not this season, last season, so TU23, I think. It's either 22 or 23. Actually, interestingly, I don't think, do I have that maybe here? Because that one might be actually one to add to this guide. Yeah, this actually have it in here. Control F. Comms. Nah. That's probably likely as well. These are just commendations. Yeah, when was that actually? That might be handy to have in the in that other one. Or in that guide, basically. Hey, the Nander. Coming to my first slide, and I've been slowly getting through the stories with the letter not to be able to pick up the world comes anymore. Yeah, kind of been lamenting that as well. I always enjoyed just getting them again and just playing them, because yeah, you can always play them from the thing, but you like, it's hard to know which one was which. One thing I was hoping for is maybe if they add an I feel they should just make that a thing in general of having the comm just be there, and then like it's no longer marked on the map or anything, but then you can just still touch it and it'll play the comm. That would be nice. That way as well, like when Isaac kind of cuts you off or something when you're listening to a comm, you could just go up to...
Access key detected.
What killed me?
Agent.
Oh wait, it can shoot through the... I thought I was safe there. It can shoot through that cloth, it turns out. Well, it's just all the convoys. Let's try that again. Because that was the turret in the... They got me there. Or something to fix that. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. But I would love to have like that. Just have the comms still be there, and then you can just restart them basically whenever. Because then as well, when you like walk past it, you can, even on characters that should have it, you can just restart it. But the comm systems has always been kind of bad in both 1 and 2, I would say. Was in 1 as well, so often you would grab a comm and then, you know, go to the map and just accidentally hover over anything, basically. And it would just start playing like a mission intro or something. And stop playing the comm. But honestly, the solution is NGN, right?
Target is near
It's
you,
just
Agent.
we just use the out-of-game resources. NGN just makes the actual story, and we just can always find it there. I would love, although that's kind of Nokia of me, just for NGN one time, just to introduce something, just something like just a weirdly specific thing, but that just isn't true, and just see how.
Serious trauma detected.
Why am I playing this bad?
Agent vital signs 0.
Because I'm talking and not paying attention. But that guy was also protected, so I was expecting him to die, but he didn't because he was protected. Okay, can we make it to this baddie once? Because also I'm playing as if I'm like on a tech tank, which I'm on a glass build. So. I did. Sort of in the game itself, yeah. Well, it's just reality with a lot of Ubisoft games do the comms and that kind of stuff poorly. I found usually I just like once in a while just go into the menu and just listen to a bunch of them if I'm.
Target near you.
I'll get curious about, hey, what were these about, and then. Kind of accidentally. I mean, I would totally believe that if NGN inserted like just some weird fact that just isn't completely untrue, like I don't know, Barden Schaefer is what's something like specifically weird. He was this 4th man on the moon or something like. Just something simple and silly, like doesn't matter really, but just and then just see if it like propagates through everything. You know, just years later, somebody is still going like, yeah, humans eat like what was it, three spiders every year or something like that, which is also like it's exactly that basically, but then on the Division end. Let's empty these out. And actually, these are not part of our thing here, but I need to corrupt. He got lucky. Oh, the guy that killed me? Nah, I shouldn't have been in the open. Like, we let him be lucky.
Agent, target spotted.
Serious trauma detected.
Get around the corner here. Right there to another sniper turret. Let's just let him come. Oh, hi.
Vital signs critical.
And we dropped the directors a little bit. And then, no, I can get some shits. That, don't, yeah.
Agent vital
Yeah, let's drop it
signs
one.
0.
I'm just, as well, kind of out of it today. Didn't sleep too much in the end. Let's drop it by one director and just grab a tech tank. Just be open and silly with it. I shouldn't be struggling as much as I am, but I don't have the focus today. So on this one we have the Heartbreaker.
There's no such thing as enough. We're doing okay, but let's not get complacent.
Let's go maybe with a different flatline weapon. I want to go with a Lexington. But I do want to go with, yeah, before 16. Keep recommending this thing, but I haven't ran it much as a as this. Not that like would be that great. I'll take it ungraded as well. Just simple. Where am I going? And current state of the game says look at decent amount of new players jumping in. Also curious what that was over the course of the game. I mean, yeah, the game is, you know, getting kind of a little bit of a resurgence, which is also now as well a little bit dying down. I'm very curious to see what the master mission will be, because, or like how busy it will be then. But yeah, a lot of people jumped back in and went pretty hard as as well on it. I saw a lot of names I hadn't seen in Division for a while. But that has also then again now kind of died down again. And I feel, yeah, they did pretty good. Like, honestly, if they have something like that, the best thing would be like every year or something. That would be like great. With a little bit of a marketing push behind it as well and stuff. And just... I think Tinker will also, yeah, once it kind of comes in, at least have a little bit of interest at the very least.
Target is near you, agent.
Well, it was kind of cool to see Division kind of in the spotlight for a little bit. Which, you know, for a literally 6-year-old game. Still one of my pet peeves, the amount of people that just call this game 7 years old. Just because we're in year 7. Which, yeah. That's not how that works. At all. Favorite meta?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I think glass. Just glass reds overall. Especially back then. So this was basically pre-Heartbreaker, pre-Striker.
Detected.
Basically season 1 to 8. The thing with them was as well, there was kind of diversity in, you could kind of push it up and down with just what talent you took, because you could take obliterate, give up a little bit of damage. You might as well that for a long time their obliterate was 15. It wasn't even the 25. Right, so versus glass, it was like giving up quite a bit of damage, but then you had to also learn how to play glass. So there was I feel that was a pretty good balance between risk and then you could also go focus, which would be like above it. But I feel like just build diversity device and stuff, we're better off now.
Target agent.
Even though, you know, we all kind of lean striker, there is still, you know, Umbra and Heartbreaker and Hunter's Fury. Although back then Hunter's Fury also existed.
Everything's wrong.
A lot easier to deal with these guys. Oh, clear my sides. Get out of here.
Target down. Good job.
Coming from the other side. Going on a trip indeed.
That's your target.
That's a long-lasting disorient on them. This thing definitely feels weaker than the Kingbreaker.
You got the target. Nice.
Because I'm also now kind of charged up on the...
That's the target agent.
On the... modifier, so it's kind of, you know... power level I'm kind of used to. But that's better range. Definitely. Or works better at a little bit of range than the Kingbreaker. Also, actually, let's track the daily because that's the thing I'm doing, not the weekly. Wait, where's baby? Oh, there.
Hostile hive detected.
Hey, baby.
Target neutralized. Good work.
I was about to pull a sentence that would, yeah, likely get me demonetized. But yeah, let's not go there.
You got the target. Nice. That's another one down. Good job.
So we need DUA and one more activity. Well, let's just go do that, I feel. Things will start next week. That would be my guess. It feels a little too early though. I wouldn't be surprised if they did a patch next week and like the schedule kind of changed. Maybe. But if they're doing stretch goals, I feel you put that, like, the season XP needs to be somewhere in there, because the season XP didn't apply to stretch goals. So last season as well, you wouldn't get the season XP event basically applying to it, but then the season event helps you get to 100, right? Like it becomes a, you can use that to get to the 100 and then start on the stretch goal. So it makes a lot of sense for that event to be when the stretch goals start.
Detecting
We
additional
have to
hostile
kind of see.
contacts.
Don't know why I got fixated on that one assault over there. Which is that guy in particular. I want that guy there. And there's like a bunch of better targets. Let's just quickly talk with this and just get it. I'm gonna pick up that Banny.
Can't believe I'm still alive.
I know, let's go do DUA. Might actually just quickly match make for this one. Or might actually just trying to eclipse with some randoms. Ah, hey, we have an special guest. It's interesting that they are not muted. Let's actually make sure to get a screenshot of this, because they think they have my phone number, which it isn't. Which, you know, if you also like asking somebody, is this your phone? You could just have called it, right? Like, phone's here, like, just call it. But yeah, they're too stupid for that. But also, that's basically, you know, like, what do you think is gonna happen when I send that to support?
Get in there and hunt them down.
When you're
Every
trying
last
to,
one of them.
when you're trying to basically dog someone. Yeah. But yeah, this person also wanted some attention apparently. Just that cheater from earlier. There were also one guy that just at one time they sent just a bunch of just swastikas on that thing. Would also love to see what they would even do with my phone number if they had it, like try to annoy me with it. These are modern phones. You can just black it. This isn't like a house phone that, you know, you can't unlock. Coming a few days ago, yes. They're a known hacker and harasser. Right, like, that's all they do. One of the reasons as well that didn't per se like go out of my way to report them there was just they have like, you know, an account is like $4 nowadays. It's not like that's gonna solve that issue. they'll just come back with the next one.
Back away!
What build am I running? I'm running currently the Heartbreaker Tech Tank, which is basically a Memento, 4 pieces of Heartbreaker, a Cheska piece, flatline weapon. What else? For that, I kind of have to report them. If nothing else, just to have it on the record. Because also if they push it even further, like, or try to actually find any, like, real data of me, then I'm just gonna actually move it to the police. But it would be nice to have some record already. Like, hey, they did stupid things in the past. It's funny as well that they, why would they, right? Now realize actually that they themselves like redacted that. That's of course not like the,
Local power offline.
like, why would you not just actually just put out the full number there? Right? Like, what about me? Yeah. I mean, some people just, again, all they want is attention. Which, yeah, it's just, you know, there's good ways of getting attention and there's bad ways, and some people don't know the difference between that, which is like a good way to turn into a failure of a human being. But it was nice to see that they're showing their incompetence. Because, yeah, nope. Swing and a miss.
We might have company. Could be one of those creeps.
Don't hold back! Give up yet? Die!
All right, now I'm mad.
That's why they didn't give a full number. I would have loved to actually checked what that number was. I'm guessing they just grabbed something. But also, like, that doesn't also make sense because they're sending it to me. Pesty or Pestilingma with Kodimas. Oh, they mean Pesty OD, I'm guessing there? And Cyberchest. OD doesn't per se benefit much from Pesty. Like, you're much better off with a Sadist weapon. Unless it's, for instance, the triple take, which is, you know, a very specific kind of setup for that.
I'll get you for that.
I'm getting this EB in here. The targeted loot makes 0 difference for things like that. So you're better off going into there when it isn't the targeted loot, because a lot of people believe, like you do there, that the targeted loot matters for Eagle Bear and stuff like that. It doesn't. So it's never coming from targeted source, so the targeted loot doesn't matter what it's set to. But you will have a lot of people in there, and it'll be pretty active. So it's actually like, you know, kind of the worst time to go for that.
Not a chance.
The sourcing on these things kind of matters a lot. I was like, I need to go on deck. Sorry, I missed that earlier. Anxious about it, stupidity. Yeah, except like the digits that were there were not mine. Like, I know my phone number. So that wasn't it. That wasn't even close. I'm also now thinking, like, is that maybe one of my old numbers or something? Because definitely some of my older numbers, I work as a freelancer, so I used to use IKEA as my company name as well, so. But that's also, no, that's not my old number. That ended on 20, that didn't end on 20 at all. It's funny that I actually don't remember my old number anymore. Actually, no, I do. But it ended in a 50 something, so.
No more ammo.
Also, what I kind of want to do is just, I could just put like the phone here on my chest or something. Go on then, if you have my number. just
Still there, sweetie?
just have it be on there and just, yeah. Hey,
Everybody get yourself
go on
ready.
then.
This situation is serious.
Give it a call. We'll turn it into thingy radio. Into like one of those radio shows. First caller. Drama. That's same Ling guy. That's a prolific cheater. But then oh, Automat grabbed that one. For a second there, I thought, wait, why is Falter XP and banned term? But no, it's you said it differently. How about best negotiator? Yeah, I mean, thing is, like, negotiator there, at least, like, Bestie will fit in pretty well. But also just on striker, especially if you go glass chest plus vigilance backpack on the striker, you can actually get pretty good results with just striker. But yeah, negotiator fits in pretty well, for instance, there. Although I would, for instance, the thing is, like, Bestie is a decent enough weapon. It's not like the best, but it's also not like bad. So you can just stick it into a bunch of builds. OD though is just, yeah, OD and Sadist really work well together. So unless you're doing something special, which, yeah, you can do, for instance, with a triple take. Was actually the build I was kind of running earlier, where we're using the Pesty as one of the ticks, basically. That can make a pretty big difference. But
Diesel, what's going on down there? Diesel, are you dead too, you inbred son of a bitch? Everybody get to the arena, now!
He's on my phone. I mean, that info wasn't correct, so I don't think those two have anything to do with each other. They could, maybe, but...
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing.
I believe this guy just wants some attention.
Air filter function restored.
I haven't actually checked if others have run into him, but also he's, of course, somebody who runs conflict, and that's why I've kind of ran into him. And they have some, they're buying some, you know, cheats, so... Because also, for instance, they had the ability to join my game even though they are blocked. Or, you know, they're not on my friends list. Which normally would not be an option. But they apparently could bypass that. So. But also, like, it's not, I don't believe for a second, you know, that they're like a master hacker. That's all they are is a kid with their daddy's credit card and just are buying cheats off of cheat sites. And daddy's credit card is gonna get, you know, leaked by those guys as well, because that's usually what happens through those sites as well. They're kind of scummy like that. That's why you should never use those kind of sites, because yeah, sites that are like designed to scam others will also scam you, because why not scam everybody? Might as well.
Taking out the hyena leadership
Oh,
leaves the
I didn't do
faction
an
in disarray. I'll send teams to start securing the supplies and the equipment those bastards were hoarding.
Now we're reaching closer to 31k.
We'll be able to rest a little easier now.
Wait, didn't I? Or did I just forget to talk to the guy afterwards? Let's just go for that. Let's finish up the daily here, and then I want to work a little bit on the timeline guide, fill that in a little bit more. Gonna move the masterclass actually to next week, but that means also next week Thursday. Although I might shuffle some things up and put it Tuesday. But I'll see.
Incoming hostiles detected. Access key detected. Hostile control point nearby.
Wanted to dismiss that, but I kind of bad fingered it with a T as well along it, but that's kind of fine. Yeah, let's go get cleaned up here. I as well should take a quick bio break. I kind of forgot to fill up my water bottles before starting the stream, so maybe I go do that real quick and then we continue here.
Thanks for making the deal.
Put these caches.
Glad to see you, Agent. Nice doing business with you.
Yeah, let me take a quick bio break, fill up my water bottle as well, because I kind of forget. It's kind of started in a hurry. And yeah, when back, we'll go and actually work a little bit on this thing a little. But yeah, I'll be right back. There we go. Let me come back here. Oh, you mean Falter? I don't think they have any info on me. No, somebody was trying to harass me there, but I don't think they're affiliated at all. They're not together. They should. They would fit good together. They can be like, you know, the evil Justice League together. But then instead of a Justice League, it would just be the Shitty League. But yeah, there was this hacker, like when we call him hacker, we mean just game hacker, like not actual hacker. If they had any skills, they wouldn't be playing video games in that way. You know, when you have skills, you use them actually to get paid. Yeah, let's just keep going on this thing because I've been meaning to kind of finish this thing at some point as well. So this was winter event. So one thing I realized as well with this thing is at some point, especially on the repeats, I need to figure out when all the repeats kind of happened, what their dates were. Because we're gonna add, this was already in a repeat, I think. Oh, this is year 21. Yeah. Because basically the entirety of year 21 kind of was repeats. Oh, well, yeah, 2021 when I say year 20. But I kind of want to find the dates for those. I'm guessing Google has those. That's some chill bit. Yeah. I was one letter away, you know, on all of them, basically. Oh, well, on the first two. The chill pit. So how did we do base weapon? Just base weapon TKB. Okay, so base weapon PDR. Base weapon. Call the 308. Scalpel. So this is perfect in sync. Perfect. No, future perfection. So that waveform. That's one word. Scorpio. Capacitor. Summit reward. Summit challenges reward. Caesars. Card. Battery pack. Actually, yeah, let's take that. Let's take this. Do. Your name, please. Got it. Go away. Just as perfect skilled, but is it perfectly skilled actually? Don't even remember what the backpack is. It's the cooldown reduction when you're in cover, but I don't even remember what that's called. We just never use it. Where's Empress? I'm just looking for the Empress icon. Am I blind? Oh yeah. Perfectly calculated. Yeah, calculated. And this one is perfectly skilled. Yeah, these were some of the early perfectly's actually. Yeah. So we have those two. Catch up here as well. And hey, the Sharky. Just slow. I mean, if it did, it would just also be balanced on the base damage to kind of fit with that. So it would just be pretty much the same. Although, yeah, it would help a little bit for stacking purposes and stuff. But yeah, that's the biggest downside of the Kingbreaker, especially kind of is a little bit its RPM and kind of its handling. Because honestly, I would like it to have a little bit better mid to long range capabilities. That would be nice, but it doesn't. Ridge waves. Right. So summit project reward. Yeah. Card dash 45. Okay. Yeah. Card. Both of these are stats. How do we do stats? I don't like this. Okay. +1 skill here. Plus 10% armor on. Oh, perfectly efficient or perfect efficient? Perfectly. Liquid is perfect adrenaline. Oh no, not perfect. Perfect bloodsucker. No, yeah, that's gonna be bloodsucker, of course. Not not perfectly. Back when they cared about those kind of things. Let me catch up here. Not do many fun things. It has a place, right? Like, it's still. But actually, yeah, in that slot, we can stick a bunch of weapons, which is more than some other things. And Ravenous. Regulus. Did we do it here? So we'll use the same. Although actually, this isn't true for these, of course. Obtainable. Iron horse bosses and chest. Can drop in these. And then this one is obtainable through Iron Horse Project. There we go. Would have actually been interesting if they had my actual number, because at that point, like, they're going from being just a cheater in a video game to being a doxer, which is an escalation, you would think. Like, even a stupid person would be smart enough, I feel, to understand that, hey, if you just actually had sent me my number, like, what do you expect me to do except just call the cops on you? Like, and then on their end, you have to just be very certain that at no point did you not use an VPN. And even if you did use a VPN, that you have to be very sure that they aren't a VPN that gives out the data when they're summoned by the cops. Because you will be surprised how serious they nowadays take these kind of things, because they kind of have to, basically. Uh, I'd be curious actually to check in like something like Have I Been Pawned kind of site or something, if that's maybe something from that. But then there's other people that have IKEA as their name. That's also why I don't have IKEA in Twitch. Like other people also use that name. Turns out I'm not actually the only one. But I wonder if it's one of those guys or something. Somebody that, you know. That would be funny. Yeah, let's first get all the names in here and then so this is the annoying one, which is season 1, where they added just a ton of names. This was the post-Wony release season. So already as well, I should make it so that it's set up to take text underneath it. I like that. Called relations.
Safe area detected.
Let me guess. We're pulling short rations again.
The Quinta.
I don't know why they haven't tried
E White Death. Instead of a White Death. Carnaggio. Almost actually spelled Carnage. Everlasting. Ease. Right. Nice. Stick. Backup music. There we go. Oh, let me see. Anything here? I don't know by that. Yeah. But also, like, at this point, I kind of have to, like, report them if they're actually trying to, you know, actually find my information. They won't, because, yeah, literally, like, as I said in that one video as well, like, you could literally search up my full legal name and you won't find anything. Like, I have Googled myself. That's why I wear glasses. You know, if you Google yourself too much, you have to watch out. You might lose some eyesight. But yeah, there is literally nothing on me. Yeah, so let's go from these. Elijah, well, we can I know these. I'll double check them because, you know, might have one of these like perfectly kind of things. What is this one? Spark? So I'll just, yeah, perfect spark. It's just all talents we barely ever use. Oh, I also did perfect force multiplier. Perfect combined arms. Perfect ledge. Perfect glass. Perfect vigilance. We catch up here. Stayed for the tips. Well, happy to have you along. Oh, encouraging hate for individuals. Oh, hey, we have somebody coming here to help show that they are in favor of Falter. And actually, you know what? The way this one's written, I think this is Falter themselves. What is my opinion on creating hate for individuals that have done nothing done you no wrong? I'll be dumb thing to do, but to people that have done me wrong, I have no issue giving them shit back. So, does that satisfy your question? Because if you believe that Falter has done me no wrong, I would like to introduce you to the false DMCA claim that they put on my channel, forcing me to, you know, take legal action against them. Again, Falter, because yeah, this is Falter, because this is nobody else than Falter would take these tactics. But yeah, I'm actually in the mood for taking you on a little bit. Because how did you think you were going to get away with false DMCA striking me when you have no recourse when once it pushes forward, you're still barred from, like, you cannot be, you know, you yourself know that you're barred from the CCP. Like, you can't go like, oh, I didn't know, right? Like, you know you were, so you cannot bring any more claims, and then still you do. Yeah. Where were we on these ones? What was the next one? So this is perfect. Now I'm kind of blanking on it, and if this is actually Spike. Say one more thing, and we'll time you out again as well. I'll enjoy doing that to you over and over again. Get your weapons. But also, yeah, they just keep, you know, I'm harassing them, right? But they keep coming into my chat on alts. Humans. It would be fun if they were in any way logical. But yeah, logic eludes them quite often. It's a rifle. Why am I looking at yours? Perfect spike, yeah. Good times is perfect. Fast hands. Cold relation is perfect. Strength. Perfect. Is this one called again? The handling one. On empty. Perfect over 1. Did I spell? No, not even close. Also, that would be that. You know, let's just go steal it here. Whelm. WH. Perfect. I was about to say steady-handed. No. Lucky shot. What is the thing from New Reliable actually called? It also has a name. Perfectly optimized. Supposed to get a link of somewhere. Yeah, this is just in the. It's already in my guides folder, so we're editing it in there. So I'll link to the guides folder. This is. If we go into the guides folder over here, this is this one. It's under construction, as it says there. But it is basically when everything got added and stuff. But keep in mind as well that this, or do you mean this one? Because this is a different one. You'll link to this one as well. Actually, you likely mean this one. This is the big spreadsheet. This is the Discord spreadsheet. And this has a bunch of tabs. And yeah, there's a bunch of... You can find everything in here. Because you likely mean this one, right? The other one is just more the timeline. No rest for the wicked, yeah. Why are you curious? Have they... Is this one... Do they have any other channel activity? No. You know what? I'm just going to give them a timeout just so I remember who they are. I'll just give them a half-hour timeout. There. Because I can find users I've timed out much more easily than without. Yeah. Because also, I suppose more just I'm expecting everybody to know this one because it's the most used one ever. Dark Winter is perfect. Killer. Oh wait, that is that. Another 37 headshot. Is it under 37? Yeah. Just to be sure. 37%. Manic perfectly. What was Manic again? It's the on reload thing, or the max size on reload thing. Either. Perfectly overflowing. Carnage. Perfect status. Any blanking there? Blasting gaze. Perfect. Is that how you spell that? Perpetuation. There we go. Perfect. What was Glory Days actually again? At least the talent name. Because that's stability, but there. Nearsighted. Actually, is it perfectly nearsighted? Because that would kind of fit, I feel. Yeah, perfectly nearsighted. At least the lees on these kind of make more sense. And these are both stats, right? Oh yeah, they're both stats, but or both of them +2? Oh no, no, of course not actually. Boomstick isn't retalentable, only backup is. Yeah, so stat, this one's stat. Stat 17% shotgun. And then this is perfect. What was this? Perfect pumped up. Perfectly pumped up? Not perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's fill out this one still, and then we'll leave the rest for later. Because then we start going into year 1. But let's get this one done, then we've done everything up to Woni. Wait. Well, you know, bold. Eek special. And then this armadillo vest is point man. It's just, you know, they still. It's interesting that that one has always been like that still. Like that it's armadillo vest in the special or expertise thing. And is book and a Night Watcher. Should make a Day Watcher just to go alongside of that. If they ever add another Gila named firm. And shake. Oh, actually, I should. Yeah. Already play stats. Laws out. Laws out. Texas prayer. Contract doors. Actually, so I'm still kind of unsure about some of these. And I actually need to look them up. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure Foxes and Contractors came in with this. Some, of course, with Hunter Killer. But were the other ones here? They definitely got a, like, if they even existed before, they got a rework in their stats. Actually, I could likely look for videos and see if in year one there is like any like build things with like punch drunk or firm handshake or stuff like that. Because they're kind of these five, so basically all from Night Watcher to Emperor's Guard. So punch drunk, firm handshake, claws out. I'm not sure if they were added with Woni or if they were an existent beforehand that then got a different stat or something. So Enforcer, the Grudge. Maybe. Oh. Bighorn. Dynasty. There's two words right there. King. Okay. Start filling this in. Let's first do this. Obtainable from legendary bosses and these Enforcer pre-order bonus from one. Also perfect pummel. The Grudge, perfect vindictive. This could be perfectly vindictive, maybe. Perfectly vindictive. Me catch up here. I'm kind of in my own world. And thanks, Ruben, for the kind words. Actually, one thing I should do. Just grabbing a screenshot of that falter alt. Because I'm not going to remember that name. Let's keep a screenshot of them coming in again. Like, how dumb do you have to be? And the answer is very, like, they are obviously very dumb. Like, incredibly. And I mean truly incredibly. Like, it's almost, it stretches credibility. Intimidate. But yeah, we'll likely have to deal with them for a little bit, and then we'll get bored of them. So stats. Although I should This is the stat now, of course. But release, it was like 15% damage to armor. Also, like that. Stat 8%, because this was also like 12%, or was it the other way around? Maybe I think contractors was like 12 and the Fox was like 15 or something. I have some of the old build pictures where they're on 8% damage to targets out of cover. What is the exact stat of this thing? Well, actually, let's maybe do the weapons first. So this is perfect eyeless. And this is perfect bread basket. Okay, let's up the gear here. Which one were we in? Nightwatch. This is the 100% scanner haste, I think it's called. Scanner pulse haste 100%. That's right. Pulse haste. Drunky Benchy. 20% that chat. Why am I even looking that up? 20% headshot. What am I doing? We already have the name. Stats. How much is it 16% now or something, right? Yeah, 16%. Although, yeah, but not back here. This back here was 15%. So stat 9% still damage. Perfect. Vanguard. And this is perfect. I'm blanking on this one. Wicked. There we go. Also, we still need to fill this out because this is so much more than than just gear 2.0. Yeah, nice. So yeah, we got a bunch further, basically all the way from there to here, leaving just basically year 1. Which especially up here is a lot of shit, but we'll get through it. We just need to finish it up. Yeah, let's jump back into the game. Let's actually go play this video game that we kind of enjoy. And Yeah, let's maybe just go do a weekly. And then again, if anybody is interested in joining me for that, feel free to say so. I'm gonna start just running with these 4 directives just so I can run Tech Tank. And yeah, I'm gonna start with some of the activities and stuff. Because we basically need 3 bounties and 5 activities. That's where I'll go start, and then we'll do the missions after. But yeah, if anybody wants to join, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get her in. Have any blackness there? No. That one challenging here. I definitely want to do that one just to get it off the map as well. That's likely from a weekly. I think here we got another one from the weekly, so that works out. Actually, no, this is likely from, I don't think I had that one earlier. Yeah, so we have 2 challenging ones. Let's go do them just to get them also off the map. I'll count that's the bandies. And the other one's also in, well, actually, no, we don't need, that's not this week, right? This week, it doesn't matter where we're doing them. Yeah. Yeah, let's go be in the sewer. Yeah, dog, if you want to hop on. Feel free to. The more the merrier. Likely for the rest of the evening, we'll just do the weekly and then maybe a few countdowns and then round it out.
A sinkhole has opened up a tunnel under the street.
Definitely didn't sleep enough last night, so
Get down there, Agent.
kind of just
Let's hope Jack and Millie just
half
don't leave.
floating. So, not gonna make it too late tonight either.
Hostile control point identified.
As I kind of injured myself a little bit yesterday just by lifting something way too heavy. And kind of bringing back one of my recurring injuries.
Target near you.
But it's fine. Well, because of that, I didn't really sleep well. It's because it kind of damaged my calf a little, but every time I kind of turned in bed, I would just wake up from hurting it. So we'll put some chakrans into here. And I might maybe set to set the
Another
I'm
agent
just
has
checking.
joined your group.
because sometimes I do grab do not disturb, especially when recording.
These orders suck.
It usually also resets when you but yeah, you're doing just a challenging bandy because to clean it up. Easy. Also, these are the bounties that I had, so.
System curtailed.
Is that a war round? There's a mini tank.
System back online.
It doesn't matter. It must be a mini tank because the other thing spawned already. I want to get the keys quickly.
Target neutralized. Good work.
Aggressive.
Target spotted.
Weepy and steamy. I'll just get these mini tanks out of the way.
Point detected. Agent down.
You got the target. Nice.
What got you? Oh. Likely that Russia went around. Oh, it's a sniper. Oh. No, wait, what? Why this blind there? See shapes.
Safe agent.
For a second there, that did look like a person there. That's funny. Yeah, let's put this as well while we're here. Quickly. And then yeah, just to be quick, because I have also a challenging bounty here. Let's clean up that one, and then we just have to get one. Although this is gonna go, yeah, this is gonna break because that doesn't work. Because I have the side mission here, but it still puts the thing there as well. But we can start it. If I just go touch the fence here, we can start it and it'll go there. Because this character is a little bit weird in the way they're set up. And I have a snitchy boy here as well. I already started bounty, but yeah, by doing this, I can force the bounty over there. It's like I'm kind of like inside of the thing here now. There we go. Let's grab the snitch bounty.
There's where to go.
That's outcast. I'm gonna grab that. But yeah, let's go do that one, and then we just have to get one later on as well. Although this is an annoying spot because it's very much out in the open world kind of thing, which means that we'll have everybody joining.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Wrinkle and uppers. Let's go over
An
there.
agent needs assistance.
This one's not playing fair.
I'm going for the respawn, yeah. Oh, you're not dead? I thought I killed you. These are the bounty guys, they die a lot easier. No one's if you want to join. Yeah, it's
Hostiles.
basically
Guarding
open.
location nearby.
We're gonna do another weekly here.
Another agent is now in your group.
We'll do some bounties and then go do the missions. Well, let's see where we go from there.
Agent down.
bounty enemies are challenging, but the open world ones are heroic. And back the other way.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Let's see how they like this.
Enemies trying to flank us!
Looking for the warhound.
System disrupted.
That's your target.
System reactivated.
That's the target, Agent.
There's a wondering where they were.
What's the damage?
I always bet.
Target
There's-
down. Good job. You got the target. Nice.
I should track the thing.
Hostiles. Guarding location nearby.
That's another one down. Good job, Agent.
Would you like remember? I think I'm hearing like fireworks or something. Like trying to remember is that. Well, it's likely just the fair kind of thing. Yeah. Do you guys have any Black Tusk ones? Because I'm out of them, but we could always go get more. Oh. Shot at. Oh, there. Also, we can just leave those guys, man. Nah, I have one. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna cancel that one. I'm gonna fast travel there and then pop it again in a second when I'm close enough that it doesn't go into there. Because yeah, we can't do it in there because it's a side mission still. Although actually you can do the bounty and the side mission together, but I don't want to complete the side mission. But I'm gonna go hug this wall and then start that one again. It'll go back there. So you can pop it now. Because it'll go back here again. Oh yeah, anywhere. Like as long as you guys... Because I'm all out. We're gonna go get some as well, but if you guys have some that you're willing to use. The Constitution ones are gonna go to that sewer as well, which is kind of fine. How much breath skill do you need on a good healer? Generally not too much, honestly, actually. The thing I take, for instance, on FI is usually I take still like 3 or 4 skill hastes, even beyond the mods. Doesn't sort, yeah. Yeah, actually we have multiple there. Although as well, we don't actually need more bounties after this, but let's maybe do it with bounties just so we all have a chance at getting some of the names. Because they will need 10 each. And on these ones, they are no longer shared nowadays. Which it definitely doesn't seem like an intended thing. It just seems more like a something broke kind of thing.
Too many hits! Don't let us out! Get close!
Okay, we'll keep an eye out.
An agent needs assistance.
I could see if later on we can get a fourth and then maybe go after. Because Roosevelt is gear mods I saw.
Agent down.
So clear out our bags here. Definitely get some stacks in. But yeah, to go back to the healer thing. So generally on a FI, so for instance, we don't go all in on repair skill. What we go much more for is, for instance, yeah, having opportunistic on the backpack and then having basically enough healing that you can get by. And that means that you can actually stick a bunch of hastes on, for instance, yeah, FI build. What I kind of balance mine for is that 2 charges will heal a full red. Although a full red nowadays, of course, with expertise is a little bit higher. But that's like just a metric. That kind of, you know, you just like, that might make sense.
That's your target.
We got another.
Target neutralized. Good work. You got the target. Nice. Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
There we go. I know we need 2 more activities. So actually, if you do have multiple in Constitution, let's maybe take him there, because yeah, in the sewer we can actually kind of bounty cheese it. It's also why, yeah, going back to the healer thing, like on healer, like taking safeguard or something is kind of like overkill,
Spotted by hostiles.
unless you're like, there's nowhere in the game that requires that level of healing. At least on the PvE. And on the PvP, because of the different numbers that... Is there an activity here? No, actually, let's take the upstairs route then. Because usually we go downstairs just to avoid there's an activity here.
Target is nearby.
But when there isn't, just take this right. Oh, fun furniture. You've seen ghosts. It's found some friends by the look of things.
The mini tank is gone.
Indeed, speedy money. Where's that guy drops late?
Target near you.
I need a psychotic. No, the stuff that's happening, yeah. It's honestly, it's barely anything. Especially compared to the shit they've pulled on other people. It's just annoying.
Agent, target spotted.
And they are still actively trying to harass outside of that, but they're kind of bad at it, so. When you log onto the game, it depends. I usually vary it up quite a bit. For instance, here we are grabbing some of the projects and stuff. I do often go for some of the projects. So for instance, I do try to get my descent weekly and stuff.
Target
But
neutral.
usually when I log in, it's more looking for like what some of the targets are that might, if I'm hunting for something, that might influence it. Because I don't mind countdown. Also, you know, sometimes we overdo it with count. Yeah.
That's your target.
Going for it.
This guy's piano.
Target down. Good job.
Hostile control point nearby.
I'll put him down.
But quite often as well, I just, you know, pick something when we log in. And just go do that a little bit and then see from there. For me, one of the things I do like about Division is, you know, there's a bunch of stuff to do, so...
Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
I need to forward. And indeed, happy Fridays. No more challenging here. Alright, let's pop that one then as well. Let's go back to the area start here. Grab these key cabinets along the way. This is about outside of it. There's actually some spots as well that are kind of outside of it, but we usually have the first wave out there anyway, so it's usually easiest
Target is
to...
nearby.
Yeah, I have to go all the way back there anyway. Because I think all of this, like this side of the sewer up to here is kind of... So that's fine. Those are actually preferred. Like I was just using those challenging because those were the only ones I had. And those come from the dailies and stuff. Because yeah, I would never pick up a challenging. It would be nice actually if that though didn't automatically go into the thing. Yeah, no, they're not spawning there. Even though it's marked there, they're spawning forward. Nowhere to. These are very nice. Actually, this weekend for me will also be pretty relaxed. So we'll be playing a bunch of Division. And yeah, next week as well, starting Monday, the global event in Division 1 is going on. So we're definitely jumping a little bit into that. I'm gonna break through this and go after that. Named. Who revives anybody?
System restored.
Mushy, fighty, and vinegary.
Target
I like
neutralized.
vinegary.
Good work.
That would be a good name with salty that we had a second ago. Salty and vinegary. Salty vinegary grandma. That would be quite the name.
That's the target agent.
With the feeling people are leaving the names for me, which I appreciate. Guessing
That's your target.
you guys have it done already. At least that part.
UAVs.
Yeah, teamwork.
System disrupted.
Target neutralized. Good work.
System back online.
Thank you
There
for
we
keeping
go.
us safe, Agent.
So that was all the activities. And 8 out of 10 named. Oh yeah, let's go for some of the missions. I was gonna do the same again as well. Just we'll take the invaded missions and we'll take capital over taking title. Because we're gonna do 2 and title. Although title is Cheska. Although yeah. Not per se. After Cheska. Should be tech tanking today indeed. For open world and stuff, I do kind of like this. But here I'm gonna actually swap to. Let's actually drop it to. I'm gonna make this a fire eclipse. If you guys okay with it, we'll drop it to free directive, just relaxed. And I can practice a little bit more with Eclipsing. That's what I would do on a double skill here. Let's change this to fire. And then this character's kind of has a foam eclipse saved, but yeah, I can change it to a fire. I don't know if anybody wants to join us for these missions, for the weekly missions. Because we'll likely just do all 3 and then go for Capitole. I don't know. Yeah, no worries. Need a moment. Yeah, I just don't pick up anything and just sort it on the ground. I know, otherwise as well, if nobody joins us, we'll just matchmake for a fort, just a 4-man skinning. Oh, an interesting build this season. The addition of measured assembly is pretty interesting, but especially when we get to once we get the Tinkerer mask.
Black Tusk has seized the
Tinkerer will be
building,
pretty interesting for a
probably
bunch
because
of
its
builds.
broadcasting capabilities. We need you to get them out of
Yeah,
there.
let's go take this missile to the face again from a Predator drone. This time didn't even hit me. But that missile is kind of fake. Even if it staggers you, it does no damage. I missed my mine there. I'm gonna already send the fire grenade there because of that. You can see my hive. Missile face. Yeah. And again, if anybody does want to join, let me know. Otherwise, we'll matchmake here.
Secure the
the
building
force
and
scaling.
recover any intel you can find.
Hoover up everything. Whenever I actually do anything useful. Actually, one I have here.
There's a
quickly
black
grabbing
trust
that.
computer near your position. Find it and recover any intel it contains.
Still catch him, not him. At least not bench deck. That's fine.
Serious trauma detected.
Full heal there.
On the way.
Man, this guy just gonna crossbow him to help with the chest. And also I should have to see then what we make for tomorrow's video.
Hold it, Agent.
Because I
There's
was
another
gonna do
computer.
the
Check it for intel before you head on through the building.
Clips Masterclass. Although what I could do as well is actually extend it by a day. And then maybe we do still do it tomorrow. I want to do it today. I'm kind of out of it today. Kinda didn't have the best rest yesterday, so kind of.
He belongs to us now.
Once I'm gonna remember to actually already send that over there and catch that whole wave. Like I got Ragers twice, basically. Anything. It's one thing as well I wouldn't mind. Because next week we'll have just one main video. I wouldn't mind that being about the Tinkerer. Because even though we can't really fully talk about the Tinkerer yet until we get it, we can make a kind of an obvious choices kind of video. Let's delete this wave. Animation is broken on that. Our hand was exploding underneath us. I forgot there was another wave. But yeah, I'll decide tomorrow. Because also I still have the...
Black Tusk have been busy here. Search that computer and pocket whatever useful
Otherwise
data
I'm
you can
gonna
find.
likely do the door boundaries only tips, which is a video I kind of need to have done before the skill guide. Forgot to matchmake. And we'll give somebody an easy boss fight.
Join your group.
They can just for boss fight. And this place as well is very facing dependent, so yeah, once we kind of all started facing that way, it was over. It's also why it's nice to have everybody kind of up there and then just...
We're showing Black Tusk activity on the roof. We can't afford to leave any hostile elements in the building.
On we go. No particular reason, I'm gonna leave my hive over there. It'll come in handy later. I'm gonna try to get as much of that as I can.
UAVs are up.
Coming in.
Just move the round just before shooting. Especially these waves can sometimes cause some trouble. This here's what usually we have. A little bit all over the place, and then
Keep your eyes open.
Deploying drones now.
it's kind of also why I'm setting up here, just so I can hit both sides. Just gonna help on both sides. What I want to do is get this on this side, because I think it's like one more wave in the boss fight.
Neutralize those assholes.
Turn that into sledge. Oh,
Vital signs critical.
we'll turn that into me burning my own face off.
Down. Agent vital signs 0.
Anyway, they're just... It was a step...
Roof clear.
I needed
No
a
more
step
contact.
more to the right, basically, before I
Back under
heard that
control.
cap.
Excellent work.
The dangers of being a fire eclipse. It's also why I'll never use eclipse on hardcore,
An agent is no
even
longer
if you're
in
like
your
doing
group.
it to, you know, carry people or something. It's just, it's too easy to kill yourself, especially as well. Once you hit yourself there is no health gate if it's your own damage. What was our time there? Especially 10 minutes. Yeah, kind of did a little bit alongside of CCing. Yeah, let's go to Ernest Face next. And thanks for the kind words there, Tibo.
Considering what we know about that place, that can't be good.
And yeah,
Look for you on
let's
your map.
go get set up for this. Once again, let's take that. And actually for here, you know what, for once, let me take Jammer Pulse, because that'll actually help in this mission quite a bit. And if anybody wants to join, let us know. Otherwise, we're gonna match make it in a sec.
Black Tusk has already established a foothold here. Dislodging them isn't going to be easy.
I'm gonna get two going. And especially taking this for these first two rooms. I'm gonna change it later on.
Watch out, reinforcements.
Yeah, also we did have shock rounds back here, I'm pretty sure. It's an invaded, right? Yeah. These will come in handy later. Cool that game. And thanks as well, Self.
Division's here.
And yeah, I appreciate it all. Also, yeah, it's. I'm happy
System malfunctioning.
to help out what ways I can, and yeah, I can enjoy doing those things as well, Sam. And also, this current situation is you know, honestly, it's one of the easier things I've dealt with this year out of annoying things. Because at the end of the day, just all it costs is some money.
Check any terminals or laptops you find. The more intel we
I mean,
collect
still,
on Black
I would have
Tusk,
rather
the
spent
better
that
we'll be
money
able
on
to counter
something
them.
more useful, but
An agent needs assistance.
also maybe in the future we'll recoup it. We'll see how that goes.
Serious trauma detected.
There's something else alive? Oh. What the button?
Asymmetric encryption protocol detected.
I'm
Installing
gonna
backup.
swap my
I hope
pulse
this
here.
encryption is to protect something juicy.
For the next few rooms I want Stinger. So I'm gonna grab this.
System curtailed. System reactivated.
Heal build is amazing. Oh, happy to hear.
It's getting away. Ah, fuck. Sighted in.
I've actually been noticing that the shorts I've been making actually have been doing pretty well, actually. Kind of happy they added. I was always kind of stuck on them for a while, but back when it was just a 1 minute limit.
75% complete.
It was especially them moving it to be a 3-minute limit.
Shit, they cut off
Because
the
most of them
terminal.
are just like just 2 minutes and a little bit. Because 1 minute was really kind of hard to get everything in there. But yeah, now. But the system definitely seems to not.
Humanity has been observing the planets for millennia, but we are only now beginning to uncover some of their secrets. Earth, the third rock from the sun. Our home
got one
may
right over
not
there.
be the center
I
of
lost
our
my turn.
universe.
That's where we're going.
So far, it is the only planet that can support life.
Yeah, the 3-minute versions, they don't get recommended as much. At least it seemed at the start. But
Rational to
can
think
actually
that our little
working
planet
it.
is the only place capable of creating.
And they're also actually, I kind of like the challenge of them sometimes, of just, especially with the builds, I usually do need like
Many of the elements
a
found
bunch
on
of
Earth
retakes.
could only be
Because also, yeah, I don't script them still, I just go and then like try again and again until I kind of get it.
our solar system sustained
Which is kind of
life.
fun.
It's possible that the building blocks that
From the
allow
season master
organisms
mission, or is
to
the season
evolve
track next season? I can't remember. It's the master mission of
complex
this
living
season.
beings like you and me.
Usually when it's from the PTS, that's you know, it's gonna be in this season. We had it in the PTS. And they've already said as much as well. I'm gonna blow these things up already. Yeah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
fire going. But yeah, we'll have it basically, so not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. We're actually gonna get that spin-off. One thing I can do is actually this, follow it up with this, because yeah, we can actually go
Agent down.
artillery style. Oh yeah, I have shotguns. Right? Just gonna leave that. So let's see if I can still catch some of this.
At one point, more than 3.8 billion years ago, up to 1/3 of the Martian surface could have been covered by ocean. Martian exploratory craft sent us evidence of more recent water flows as well, ranging from gullies, dry river systems, what appear to be ancient
Should spread.
There are also minerals present on the surface of Mars that could only have been formed from a liquid water.
System malfunctioning.
Water can be found on Mars largely as ice at the
System
Martian
restored.
Well, it's pretty expensive, but it is actually on my shopping list. So
in the thin Martian
gonna
atmosphere,
grab it.
or as brines in the Martian soil.
Network signal detected.
And I think it will be interesting once we'll have it. This does have a bunch of possibilities. I think as well in the end it's working out for them to put it as the end of season item. Because I kind of would have gotten lost, especially with Brooklyn and stuff, and also analysts from that and such.
I guess we keep looking.
Instead, it'll get its own, time to shine. That of course mean we have to wait for it a little longer then.
Secure the final
Oh,
hall.
that door
Maybe you'll find a
was
terminal
fake
there.
at that point. I'll let you guys go get set up, and I should blow up that. That.
Finish mopping up these assholes and let's see what we can find.
Let's make that boss want a sledge.
It's probably bricked, but check out the server just to be sure.
Let's get completion first.
Reformat cancelled.
What's this?
Attack data 0.7%.
I'll send a
I
data you
could
were able
see
to recover to our tech guys just in case.
Good old-fashioned
Seemingly
punnery.
secure. Well done. Here's hoping we get some value from the data you transmitted.
Where did I hate it, Pinky? Minnesota. That's how you're supposed to say it, right? Yeah, let's go do this as well. Same settings. So let's do Plaza and then Capital, and let's see what we do from there.
Clear all hostile elements from the area.
Let's like this to 4-man scaling. Kind of forgot again on on the last mission. Let's get going. These guys will die to the fire. It's gonna... Done that actually quite often, where it just bounces off of that thing. That announcement board is on it there. For it to
Keep your eyes peeled.
murder these waves. From up there, yeah. I'm secretly American, turns out. I'm guessing Doug is doing some cleanup. Oh well, we can keep going, they'll catch up. I'm gonna grab this crate though real quick. Completionist in me wants it. Second Betsy? Yeah, no worries. Gonna dual wield them. Nice, have a bunch of dark runs to abuse. Might as well. Almost killed myself again. With a weird bounce.
Keep pushing through.
They're trying to get around to the food court!
Let's remember we don't get the back one. That. I'm gonna put my hive right there. Mostly because that will also be tall enough to reach up there. But also, we can send the flame grenade there. One thing with fire is nice that, yeah, it kind of goes around corners like that. Or, well, through walls, basically.
System curtailed.
Oh, that was the second wave already.
System back online.
He's already there to murder everything. Where's Warren? There. Fair trade. And leave that there. And we're just gonna try to get to the high ground here. The middle can be quite dangerous.
An agent needs assistance. Another agent is now in your group.
Get down to the mall.
contaminated area. Liquid DC-62 detected.
Oh no. The DC-62 we see on the streets has lost some potency over time and exposure to weather. But this stuff is fresh. Black Tusk must have found a stockpile of sealed barrels somewhere.
Active terminal detected.
Transmit any data you recover, so we can try to figure out what Black Tusk is up to.
I don't land actually one.
I got him.
Legion is back up.
Both
Serious trauma
sides.
detected.
That warhead really messing me up there.
Malfunctioning. System reactivated.
Keep an eye out for any Black Tusk intel. Data received. Huh. There's a map of the tunnel system here. Looks like we were right about their intentions.
There's always one spawn here late. Especially wanting to get that. Seems to be a very dangerous place where I'm standing here. Because there's that DC-62 barrel. Especially in year 1, poison was just deadly. Like, if you got poisoned, that would mean you were dead, basically. Oh well, downed at the very least.
Someone out.
That. Yeah, I got you up here. Monitor TV's Kila with Chilla, TV's Golan, all the with Francesco on PFE mods. Will my weapon best weapon be Lexington or Killer? Likely something more SMG. Like that will. That sounds very much like a super close range build. They're gonna make it super tanky. I already actually have some, we call those armor ball builds. I actually have one in the thing. One thing you can go with as well is you might as well go Hunter Killer at that point. Because if you're going Golan regen, like Hunter Killer is actually not a bad choice. And Hunter Killer would fit in with that as well. But then, yeah, definitely SMG for the little bit higher damage, because we're gonna use it close range. No, not the killer. Yeah.
Secure the area, agent.
Let's see this actually. Actually, I have one of those already. Although if you're putting all that into regen, like the PFE on top is not going to be that useful. Like the regen is going to be enough. So. Thing is, though, those builds are pretty like, yeah, you can get stuff done, but it's like just super slow. In comparison to especially like something like a tech tank for PvE.
To deprive you of viable cover.
We don't have cool skills on. I should just use both my skills.
True Sons were onto something with those DC-62 warheads, but they lacked ambition. Imagine what we could do if we reverse engineered and mass-produced this liquid. No one could stand in our way.
As ruthless as the True Sons were, the Black Tusk are smarter and more
It's
ambitious.
crazy. Well, not
Our
that
actions here
much.
prevented a
Like,
major war crime. I'm sure of it.
SHG levels haven't been kept secure, but also, yeah, there are some people that
Agent down.
got DC day, I'm guessing there. DC 62. But also, yeah, if people have, you know, 10k playtime and they've played most of it with directives and stuff, which, for instance, in my case, isn't the case. That's why
An
I'm
agent is no
a little
longer
bit
in your
lower
group.
than that. Okay. Oh, yeah, thanks, Sans, for joining. And yeah, we'll catch you around there. Yeah, thanks for the help there. And again, if anybody else wants to join as well, feel free to
Up in the Capitol building.
see
Could be a
so.
pain if they bet in, so don't let them. Good luck.
Hostile control point nearby.
You know what? I also still need. Well, actually, how many names does this have? Just one. Yeah. I'll change it at the end. I'll say this for the time being. Yeah, let's kind of do it in the same way. I'm gonna actually, for a second, just take Blinder with it for this part. Oh, yeah, well, actually, let's just matchmake it. See what we get.
A Black Tusk transport just dropped off an officer in the plaza behind the
Nice.
building. From here, they look like they're in charge of the op.
Then that's your objective, Agent. Clear the site, eliminate any hostiles, and most importantly, take down that
This is
Black Tusk
60.
officer.
Oh yeah, you have to just be careful there.
Another agent has joined your group.
Especially, yeah, back in the day, it was like poison was just super deadly. Like, I'm not sure if they actually rebalanced that or if it was just we went to Warlords of New York, and Warlords of New York we just had a higher health totals and stuff. Because I'm actually not sure. I'll wait before crossing the line here. And kind of an open area like this, the Firefly is actually pretty useful because it'll make pretty decent CC. Because I'm not going to get my hive out that far anyway.
An agent needs assistance.
I'm going to set him up to catch this wave, especially with some of it. Ow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
And then sniper somewhere. Just there. Oh, our friend is Hotshot. Oh. This isn't really a mission to Hotshot. I mean, there aren't very few missions there actually. And they're determined. I still likely not, because it's kind of hard to catch that wave. Let's do this effect on that guy. wonder if this is also a weird choice for a chat. I actually wanna check in a second.
We got a lot
What's
of hostiles
happening there?
setting up by the southern end of the building.
Roger that. Let's get that south
Yeah,
wing
I'm actually
cleared.
gonna hold back a low. Although no, I'm not. We need that because yeah, I can hold back here, but I'm actually just gonna push in.
System
There's a
curtailed.
little gap here that I can
System back
pull out the
online.
cam and just fire it even with the jammer up.
Good hit. Center mass.
Another agent is now in your group. Agent down.
Like the one with the...
Actually, that loot is down here. This. Let's see about catching up again. We manifest rogues here again. Maybe.
An agent needs assistance.
Let's see when the stock dies.
System malfunctioning.
Yeah, let's definitely go for upstairs.
System reactivated.
Oh, but allies don't shoot too soon. And here we're gonna bounce off the ceiling.
Target over here. Get back.
Serious trauma detected.
I know, let's add a fire grenade to it. Only that heavy made it down. Not what I wanted to have happen at all. Come out. Bastards. Oh wait, the heavy's still alive? Okay. Interesting.
Looks like Black Tusk has equipment set up on the roof.
Then it needs to be destroyed.
Let's go ahead and take it. Yeah, this one's facing the pendants. Yeah, those two are looking over there, so. You know what, actually, I'm gonna go sit in the circle. I can send grenades and other things to where they're needed.
agent down.
Okay, not caring that he's on fire at all. Tag. Be able to get you from here, I think.
I'm launching the drone.
Back in the circle. That's a real timer here. Although it's finite waves, so eventually this will run out, but we also want to get this in.
Drone is coming to you. All set.
Well, there's only like only one person needs to be in here. Actually, I have multiple people in there. I'm gonna go get my loot. In the meantime.
All right, continue the sweep.
Also, I'm considering here because I'm really low energy and kind of almost falling asleep. My idea is actually after this one, kind of round it out here. I will come back to it tomorrow a little fresher. Because tomorrow as well, I'll likely be able to do a somewhat longer stream, jump on a little few hours earlier, and then gonna go for a long end. Now for today we'll do a shorty. We'll just finish this off and then kind of end it off there. I also need to go report our new attention-seeking friend. I'll do that before we go to bed.
I'm going in. Time's up.
Extra grenade on top. I should try to land this on the chopper. So they're sledged from the start. Although, say that. You can just didn't want to sledge there. There we go.
I'm burning.
Where's the other chopper going? Oh, okay. Gonna go for the bus. Oh, yeah, that other chopper is always a little bit random here. So I'm just going back here. I'm gonna try to catch these guys. It would be nice if I actually went underneath them, but it's fine. Make sure we get our loot and let's just get out of here. It's a silly place. Hoping we get Envy somewhere in this coming week. I could definitely make some time if need be and try to go for a 40 maybe, because we're also in the later half of the season. We're not, close to the end yet, but we're getting there. I still need to get my tier 1. I don't think I grabbed that weapon crate here as we kind of ran in instantly, but let's go get that.
An agent has left your group.
But yeah, let's go get cleaned up. Man, this would be 7 optimizations to optimize. Yeah, take it back to base and get cleaned up. Just dump area. We're kind of more powerful than these guys for a while.
It's not gonna be easy, but I'll be here to help you out. Godspeed and good luck.
Whatever you need, Agent.
Yeah.
I've got it.
GG's as well, Doug, and thank you for the help
Nice to
there.
see you, Agent.
Oh, actually, I'm 1 black disc short, but I'll get that. We'll get that done tomorrow. We'll just gonna hang on to that 700 tactical. Although actually, I'm gonna also hang on to the GR9 actually there, even though that's pretty expensive because yeah, this is 3 by itself as well. But I'm kind of looking for several of the LMGs. I kind of have a shopping list. This one might be for beautification, although watch me already have a guard roll one or something. It's also a weapon that I would just never use. So yeah. We already have a guard roll one, so I'll just this one will still get deconstructed. Up these caches. So it's already in the background. Start looking for somebody for us to raid on the Twitch end, as we always do. Really? Nobody I'm following is in the same category? That's interesting. If I see any faces that I'm like, let's go with them. Not really. Any person we're following in a different category? A few. I'll say I don't wanna do that. Yeah, let's then maybe just go, we'll just go with nothing but skills. Because there's a few others that I kind of see, but they've been going for a while. I still kind of did read this one time. Let's read them back. And then, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be able to likely jump on a little bit earlier. So I'll likely be able to go for a little bit longer, but no promises, because also quite often I've said that and then suddenly the day gets busy with a ton of shit and we just have a ton of stuff to take care of. And then but yeah, that's kind of the plan. And likely as well tomorrow I'll just do, although we'll see, I might actually tomorrow then finish up, because I could move the Eclipse Masterclass to be just on Sunday instead as the release. Like, that wouldn't be too weird. And then, because yeah, next week we basically have one main video Thursday, and I wouldn't mind that being the rambling talk on Tinkerer. So likely tomorrow we'll do the last bits of the Eclipse Masterclass, and then have that be a Sunday video instead of a scheduled Saturday. So, yeah, let me catch up on some of these last ones. Although, let's start the timer already. Yeah, it's fine. It would be interesting to see if I've played on consoles in the past, so I'm kind of, and I still sometimes use controller for especially like driving and stuff in some games, but shooting with controller, it would be interesting if I would be willing to go back. Was it legend? No, that was heroic. Legendary fire wouldn't work that well. That was just on heroic. With some randoms as well. What build you running? I was running Eclipse. What I have on the screen basically a second ago. But yeah, let's round it out there. We'll send everybody over to Nothing But Skills, who's doing some looks Brooklyn stuff, and I'll be back tomorrow. We'll continue on with, yeah, we'll see what we exactly do. Definitely that guide needs some more work and stuff, but we'll do all that. But that's future IKEA's problem. For now, we'll just send everybody off. Thank you all for joining me, and as always, have a good night.
I don't know what it would take you on hard. I don't know.